Welcome everyone to the S0meRand0m 1-year anniversary show. This is being recorded early as I don't have a lot of time to get this video out because the anniversary is on the 14th, aka Valentine's Day of all things. So some lot of heavy hitters here. It's going to be an amazing show in my opinion. Enjoy the intro. Alright, as we get into competition number 1, racing, we have Marsh and Velociraptor going up against Keegan driving the Avenger. The lights are getting started here. And they're off. A close start for both of them. It's an oval style racing course we're doing here at Bristol. Looks like Avenger's in the lead going over the first jump. If he can maintain the lead, he can get the win. And it will be Marsh driving the Velociraptor for the win. Unfortunate for Keegan. Right, next up we have Jake doing a buy run here in Maximum Destruction. Our other racer could not show up to the event for unknown reasons. Jake, one of the original members of the JMJT Tour, the creator of it, and a very close friend of mine, as he finishes his qualifying run. And a crazy finish here. Insane. Alright, now for the last race of round 1, we have me driving the Snakebite, the very first truck I drove in a competition, going up against Caden in Zombie Fire. Is an red light right there for Snakebite. Unfortunate. Losing round 1 just like in the very first video competition I did. I guess it's very fitting in my opinion. But Zombie will take the racing win as Snakebite will get a 5-second penalty at the finish line there. Unfortunate. Alright, round 2, starting it off, we have a buy run for Marsh and Velociraptor as our other opponent could not show up to the show. Unfortunate, I could not edit the racing bracket as we had already finished round 1 by this time. Unfortunate. Alright, as he starts off, all he's got to do is finish the buy run and he goes on to the next round. Nice hits. Hopefully he can win racing here. And, as he gets it straight up and down. Insane finish for Velociraptor there. Alright, next up we have RealMC driving the Toro Loco in the front engine going up against Kara in the Captain America. As we get started, Toro Loco with a good turn in round 1. And Captain America stopped. Seems to have some problems there. Light issues not working correctly. But Toro Loco will take the racing win here as an unfortunate race for Captain America. Next up, we have Jake in Maximum Destruction here, going up against Country in Bigfoot with a Summit style paint. As the lights are started. And Bigfoot, or not Bigfoot, but Maximum Destruction stutters there. Nice turn from Bigfoot there. As it'll be Bigfoot in the lead as of right now. Going into turn 2. And it's gonna be... and Maximum Destruction lags, and it's a close one as Maximum Destruction nearly rolls it, but it'll go to Bigfoot there. Alright, next up, the final race of round 2, we have Money in the Blue Thunder going up against Caden and Zombie, this time with the Nitro Paint scheme as they started off. Zombie with the first hit on the jumps there. Zombie has some really clean racing lines going into this track. As Blue Thunder goes wide, and it'll be Zombie. Oh, and Zombie's on 2 wheels. She sets it back down though. It'll be alright. Semifinals. We have Marsh and Velociraptor going up against RealMC in the El Toro Loco. So we have front engine El Toro, as we have another El Toro set out for the encore after the show. And they're off. El Toro Loco with the first hit there. Or hoe shot, you could say. Going into turn 1. El Toro Loco's maintaining the lead. All he's got to do is finish in first place. And and both of them wobble there. And it'll go to Velociraptor as El Toro Loco does not get the front 2 wheels on the jump. Semifinal round 2. We have Bigfoot driven by Country and Zombie driven by Caden. This time with the normal paint scheme. Our USA official, or USHRA official, walks up to the line there for some reason. Like usual. Alright, looks like our USHRA official looks like he wants to get hit and get insurance money off of it. But as they're off, Zombie with the quick takeoff there, automatically in the lead as he's going into turn 1 with a huge lead on Bigfoot. It's a massive lead. Oh, and Bigfoot bounces awkwardly going wide. And it will be Zombie there for the win. Oh, and Bigfoot, nearly goes over. Insane hit from Bigfoot there. Alright, final round of racing. We have Marsh and the Velociraptor going up against Caden and Zombie. This is the final race. They have to do 2 laps around the track this time. And they're off. Pretty much even start there going into the first turns. As it'll be Zombie in the lead here. Going into turn number 1. Zombie is still leading going into lap number 2. He's got to keep it going. Zombie goes wide there though. But he's still in the lead. Well, he looks like Zombie might be the winner here. As going into turn number 2. And Velociraptor wins it as Zombie rolls. And he sets it back down. And it will be Velociraptor driven by Marsh for the win with some victory donuts. Next up, 2-wheel skills here. We have Kraken here driven by Marsh. Looks like he's going up the racing pod here to set something up. Looks like he might be going for a moonwalk. Yep, and he goes for the moonwalk. And he combos it into a wheelie. A nice hit. And down the pod. And he saves it. That was a nice hit from Kraken. Now he's got one more. What will he do? Going around the outside. Or the back stretch here. He's going up the back of the step-up ramp. Might be getting another moonwalk. And he gets a moonwalk. As he goes up the steps. And back down them. And back up the steps. And back down a little bit. He's going back up this time. Looks like he's going all the way to the top. And he goes all the way and he goes down and he sets it down. With an insane hit with a score of 8.320. Very nice. Next up we have Caden driving Megalodon here. And he goes into a bicycle around turn 1. And on the side still, and he looked like he tried to get a moonwalk out of it, but couldn't quite get it. Now we gotta get his next hit in here as he goes for another bicycle on 2 wheels. Oh, and he's into a sidewall. So, oh, and he sets it wheelie back into a bicycle, back onto another sidewall as he finally sets it back down. That'll be it for Megalodon. Nice 2-wheel skills run. 8.363 for the Meg. Right. Next up, we have Keegan driving Axe here. This is a color chassis, very different to a lot of the other ones that will be seen here. And probably, I think, our only mobile player as well. But he's a really good freestyler in my opinion. He's going for a bicycle and he's on the side into a wheelie and he sets it down. Not a long hit, but a good one in my opinion. He has one more hit here. Looks like he's going for the back of the step-up ramp. Yep, and Caden's in the way. Looks like he almost gets hit. He's going for a moonwalk here. Oh, and he sets it on the nose of the truck. He's stuck. Then he set it back down. And he sets it back down. That's a nice save there from Axe with a rollover at the finish. 7.783. Not bad. Alright, next up we have the Monster Trucks Overdriven truck driven by Jake. Did pretty good in racing. Got to round 2. Let's see what he can do. And hopefully he doesn't forget what a 2-wheel skill is, because he's pretty old. That's an inside joke. He's not actually old. Okay, looks like he's going for a moonwalk off the backflip. As he always on his lid. Can he save it? And he saves it as he sets it back down. A nice hit. He gets one more hit here. See, it's going around the outside of the track. And he barely hits money there. As he's setting something up here. It looks like he's going to go for a sky wheelie. Gonna be an insane sky wheelie if so. Alright, he's going full speed. And he gets a massive sky wheelie out of it, landing pretty hard on the back there, and he's on his front and he sits it back down. 7.587 there. Might be a bit of an underscore, but it was a short-lived moonwalk and a sky wheelie. Alright, next up we have yours truly in the Gravedigger with the green ghost paint scheme here. One of the oldest videos on my channel that includes Monster Trucks Overdriven showed me driving this truck for a Tom Mintz Encore. But I go for a moonwalk. Oh, and it's short-lived. Very unfortunate. But beggars can't be choosers. We gotta look for another ramp to hit here. So it looks like we're going back to the other spot once again. Right. Looks like we're going for a popper here. Alright, popper. Or reverse popper. On the front. Oh! Save it, save it, save it on 2 wheels. Back into another wheelie on the side. And he saves it. 7.386. Not bad. It was only the second hit that really got me some points though. Next up we have Kara and the Captain America. One of the only superhero truck to be exact here. Trick from 2012 I believe to the like 2012 to 2014 I believe. As he goes for a sky wheelie here. A nice sky wheelie. Not as good as Jake's, but it was a good one. Alright. What does she do next? Looks like she's searching for something to hit here. There are a lot of obstacles, so it's easy to get lost here. But it looks like she's going up the, gonna get a moonwalk off the step up. Short-lived one. Oh, into another one. Oh, and she's on her side. Sidewall save. 7.031. Not bad. Alright, next up we have is RealMC and Wildside. Are currently a driver who's from space. Yeah. Like he's going up on the middle pod here. Well, he's getting... Oh, he got stuck, but he gets off. What is he gonna do here? He hasn't done anything yet. So, he still has a lot of stuff he can do. Oh! What's he setting up? Looks like he's going for a moonwalk. And he's getting a moonwalk out of it. Wobbling the truck a bit. And he's going up. He looks like he tried to get a reverse backflip out of it, but he fails. 5.286. Unfortunate for RealMC. Alright, next up we have Money in the M2D Camo Thunder. A very old independent truck from way back in the day. Or it may not have been that long ago, but it was a while ago. As he gets a sidewall. Moonwalk, or bicycle into sidewall. He's kind of a slow sidewall to be exact. He's picking up speed here. He's getting faster. Actually, quite fast to be exact. This is the longest sidewall I've ever seen. Whoa! When he sets it back down. Kind of messed up the sway bar in the rear there, but it's nothing bad about it. Looks like he's going for a sky wheelie, but he doesn't quite get it. That is an unfortunate hit there for Money. Very unfortunate. As he will get a very low 7.482. Very unfortunate. Alright, next up we have Country and Scooby-Doo. Let's see what he gets here. Looks like he's setting up for maybe a moonwalk. Or maybe a stopping. Either one. Oh, and he gets it. He's going into a moonwalk, but he sets it back down very shortly after. Very unfortunate. Great. And he gets into a bicycle, but he shortly sets it down afterwards. Very short for Scooby-Doo. 6.475. Very short-lived. Alright, next up we have Freestyle. First up is Keegan driving Axe. Our only mobile player, I'm pretty sure. As he starts the runoff with some massive air right in the front of the track there, going into the back stretch here as he goes for the jammer into a sky wheelie. Oh, front flip as he lands straight on the back side of that ramp, keeping the truck intact. That is a very strong chassis there. Insane how much damage it's gotten and still ran ever since 2008, I believe. As he, whoa, what in the world was that? As he manages to set it back on all fours, going into the middle pod here. And now, over the bus, drivers will have 2 minutes regulation time, which will be their normal 1 to 10 scores. Whoa, some massive air over the pond. And they will also get 30 seconds of bonus time, which will give them 0.100 to 0.500 bonus points. As it looks like he's setting up here for a backflip. And he gets a backflip out of it, landing on the rear, not quite getting anything but a backflip. Looks like he might have tried to put it in reverse. Oh, stopping a bit. He goes back into the middle part for a little. Oh, and he's on his front sidewall. Can he pull it out of this? Come on, Keegan. And he gets it out. Into some cyclone action here. Over the step up rim, going off at an angle back on the front end. And as he sets it back down. Some big air right there. Oh, he's going over. And he sets it back down. Time is up as he goes into bonus time here. Without a hood. Oh, and he's rolling it again. Losing more of that fiberglass body. And it looks like... And he's in the pond. Oh, and it looks like he'll get stuck at 8.983. Alright, next up, we have me in Grave Digger, bringing out the Green Ghost paint scheme. A very unique design that was only ran, I believe, for the 2006 season here. We get a running start, some massive air over the cars, right into the other pod, combo hit, on the side, over the bus jammer with a rough hit on the side there. Really hard hit back over the other way of the jammer. Into the middle pod. Whoa! Whatever that was. Yeah, and he saved it. And he's back on all fours. Without front steering as well. Broken very early into the run. This will hinder him. Unfortunately. He goes by Kara there. Not able to turn that well because the front is messed up pretty badly. He goes backwards over the pond. Oh, and he clips it. And he saves it. Insane save right there. Right, back over the pond the other way. He's on his two wheels. And he saves it once again. Alright, 1 minute is up. With some big hits, but not enough to give him the lead, I don't think. We go back over this and we're going off at an angle here. Back into reverse. These are some Dan Evan moves right here with these reverse. Barely missing RealMC there. He manages to spin it out somehow. It looks like he's gonna get stuck on the back stretch again, going by our USHRA official there. Looks like he's gonna put it back in reverse. Going for it. And he hits the pond again and he rolls it. Can he save it again? And he saves it into bonus time here. He doesn't have a lot he can do to be exact, but he can try. Looks like he's going for the pond straight up and down, and he breaks the rear axle off the truck. 5.363. Alright, next up we have Kara in the truck that she calls Cage Match, which is just a bare chassis here. Barely missing the USHRA official. Thankfully she did. We would have had to pay him some insurance money, which we don't want to do because we're lazy. But anyways, like she's gonna get started with the bus here. Some big air off the bus. Instantly going into the pond. Back out over the other bus here. Nice donuts here for the truck. She goes sideways over that ramp, crushing that car into a stoppie. Looks like she's setting up for a backflip. Some big air off the backflip ramp. Sidewall save. Moment time. Nope. As she's on her lid, can she save it? Back on the sidewall again. All she's got to do is save it. Over by the wall. This looks like it might be it for... Yeah, and that will be it as she breaks a shock. 5.176. Next up, we have Maximum Destruction, driven by Jake. Very unfortunate for Kara as she breaks very early into the run. Jake goes straight for the cars, clipping that one ramp and back into the middle pod. As he goes over the jammer as well. Nearly set it up on the nose, but not quite enough bounce to do. Over that way, awkward bounce going sideways into the pod. And out of the pond. And it had an awkward angle landing on his side there. But not enough to do anything serious. Full speed into that ramp. As he comes short of completely clearing it. Hits that van at an awkward angle, and he sets it back up on the front on one wheel. So he sets it back down. He's going for some more big air here. As he lands in the pod and bounces out of it with an insane save. He's going for another sky wheelie. So he goes off the racing pod. We have some heavy hitters out here tonight. Going back for the car. Oh my goodness, what in the world? As he comes short of clearing the pond. Into some donuts. As he's on two wheels going into the step-up ramp. Going sideways. As he somehow saves it. The fact that all of this is already 1 minute in is insane. As he drives along the backstretch here, looking to go over the backflip ramp, massive air off the side, and he gets a double backflip. That's insane. Under a minute, or under 2 minutes as well, as he goes back for the middle cars, going sideways, landing pretty hard, and he saves it. He lands hard on the front there on two wheels, come on. Then he saves it once again, going into bonus time. On two wheels once again. I think he's just trying to destroy the truck at this point. And he lands it pretty rough on the roof, and he somehow saves it. We have a really heavy-hitting lineup here. As he goes for the pond, but he goes sideways. As that'll be time, 9.772. Okay, next up, Money and Bigfoot. Or Blue Thunder, Sky Wheelie to start it off. As he spins out here. Nice Sky Wheelie. As he drives it down the racing pod. Going for that van there, the first person other than Maximum Destruction, as he's on one wheel. As he hits country for 2 times in a row. He's going back over the pond. Nose dives it. And he goes sideways, but still manages to set it down. Back over the cars, into the middle pod once again. In the pond, oh, and he rolls it. And he saves it. Insane. Whoa, and he gets backflip off of that somehow. And that was under a minute as well. Oh, and he's rolling it once again, tearing off the tailgate. But somehow managing to keep the flags on with some more big air off that side. Into a slap wheelie on one wheel. This is insane. This might win the run freestyle if he can keep it going. Kind of, comes short of clearing it. Down the back stretch. Going for the bus as he lands in the pod. Going sideways out somehow. On 2 wheels. As he sets it back down, barely missing Toro. So it looks like he's going for a backflip ramp. Oh, and he does whatever that is, going into bonus time as he gets a weird bounce. As he's in bonus time. And he puts it into a wheelie, driving it down the track. So he sets it back on all 4 tires. So he's going back for the pond. And he lands it. He spins it around to go back for them awkward style jumps. And he fills time with a 9.785. Next up we have Country and Bigfoot. One of the original monster trucks, to be exact. As he starts us off, looks like he's going for... as he goes over the bus up there, into the middle pod, and over that jammer, in the back stretch as he's going for the other side of the step-up ramp, into the racing lane, picks the wheel up there, he goes over that back end ramp, and he clips the tabletop, rolling it over. Can he save it? Come on! And he saves it on 1 wheel. He sets it back down, going for the jammer once again. Looked like he tried to get a slab wheelie, but couldn't get it. Awkward dive right there. Only a minute into his freestyle run, and he's already put down some insane hits. And he goes for the middle car stack there, car lane there. As he goes over it in reverse. It's like he's going out to set up for a... No? He's setting up for some here. Some high speed going over that jump right there. Barely clears that racing lane as he went over the tabletop. Back over that jump. I'm not sure what to call it. He's turning around. Looks like he's going for the step ups. And he cross threads it over the bus. Oh, he's on 2 wheels. Some nice hits here from Bigfoot. He's going back down the thing. He's going to around the backflip ramp as he's into bonus time. It's like he's setting something up here. Will he be able to do it though? Alright. Time is almost up as he goes for the side of the backflip ramp. Oh, and he's on his lid. And he saves it. And time is up. 8.724. Alright, next up we have RealMC and Toro, Loco. He starts it off with some big air, and he instantly deals some damage to that rear tire. That's gonna be painful once he breaks it up. Oh, and he hits the tabletop there. Going down the back stretch, and he's going for the bus. Big air, landing on the back end again. Blowing the smoke there. As he goes over the racing pod. He sets it up for a backflip. Some big air. Landing on the side a little bit. So he goes over the racing wave. Over the pod, landing on his side pretty hard. over the bus as he barely hits car there. Some massive air straight up and down as he lands in the pod. Stopping the pond. No, more straight up and down air. This front engine truck is really showing him how it's done. So he's going for the mini flip, and he barely lands it. Not quite a mini flip, but he gets something. Right. Slap wheelie here. Oh, he hits the tabletop and he's rolling it, and his cab hits the racing lane. Can he pull it out? And he saves it. He has completely lost steering in that one tire there. He does not have much steering in the front. Oh, and he flips it on his side again. Can he pull it out? Come on. And he puts it on his side. Oh, come on. And he saves it. Completely shedding the body off here as we get into some donuts in bonus time. As he's going in reverse, he clips the pod over there and he rolls the truck. That'll be it for RealMC 8.353. Next up, we have Keegan in the Avenger. A Chevy Bel Air, to be exact. He goes by the backflip ramp. Looks like he's gonna set up big air over the cars. He's going for it. Massive air over the cars as he lands it down into the middle pod. As he goes sideways, lands on the tabletop. Going down the back stretch into whatever that pod is called. Massive, or not. Oh, he lands on his side. Come on, and he pulls it out with an insane save. This are some insane freestyle runs here. Oh, he set it on its front there for a little bit. On one wheel. Avenger is throwing it down. As he goes for the tabletop. Oh, he's on his side. He sets it back down. It's an insane run from Avenger. He goes for the jammer. Sort of a slap wheelie there. He crosses the bus on two wheels and he saves it. He goes for the ramp over there. He hits the tabletop with some massive air into a slap wheelie. He sets it back down. He slows down here. He's turning around. Looks like he's going for the mini flip. And he gets the mini flip. Into a moonwalk. Reverse bicycle into a wheelie. That is insane. As he goes for the bus, but awkwardly comes off of it. Over the pond. Back into another bus. Oh, and he nosedives and he rolls it. He's going for the backflip here. And he gets some massive air. 2 minutes is up into bonus time. Oh, and some massive air there. Oh, and he rolls it over the pond. And he sets it back down. Some nice. Oh, and he clips that ramp. And he's rolling it. Can he save it? Come on, Avenger. And he saves it. As he sets it back down. Going for one last backflip. Oh, what in the world? As time is up, 9.764. That is our current leader. Next up, we have S0meRand0m and Snakebite, aka me. Alright. Starting to run off with a sky wheelie here. Hopefully he doesn't break in the first 30 seconds of the run. a backflip in the first 10 minutes into a moonwalk. Then Insane runs the bar over the ramp. Just barely misses the tabletop, and he's on 2 wheels. A nice hit right there. Going for some big airs. He nosedives and front flip. Hit on 2 wheels. Going down the concrete track. Oh, and he goes for a corkscrew but messes it up. Can he save it? Come on, snakebite. And he saves it as he loses all rear steer in the rear right. Very unfortunate for Snakebite as he's forced to make some more turns here. Unneeded turns to be exact. As he runs into the backflip ramp over the cars. As he lands sideways over the van. As he lands in a wheelie. As he hits the wall here. Going for this pod sideways, he hits the jammer on the bus. He makes a turnaround here. He's going for the pond. And he gets some big air off the pond. Coming short. As he goes sideways once again. An insane run from Snakebite. So he's going and he clips the ramp. Oh, and he rips both axles off of the truck. 8.274. Alright, next up, we have Kara in Captain America. One of the few superhero trucks to not be... Oh, and a nice sky wheelie as he lands on her side. One of the few superhero trucks to not be remade when all the new Marvel trucks were revealed. Oh, and he hits a tabletop complete corkscrew. That's an insane hit there. As he's going massive air. Lands pretty hard on the front, but he's still going. He goes for the ramp. Oh, and he's nosediving again. Landing pretty hard on the front as he breaks something under there. Looks like... can he save it? Or can she save it? Come on, Kara. Come on. And she saves it. Nice. It looks like she's missing a 4-link bar under there. Which isn't good. But she can still run. And some massive air. Oh! Awkward bounce there. She goes for the bus with another nosedive. She hits the tabletop. Oh, and she trips up. Can she save it? She pulls it out. And she's still going. Into some donuts. On the concrete, though. As she goes for the backflip. And lands on her side pretty hard. Oh, and she's on fire. 8.672. Get her out. Get her out. Alright, next up we have Jake in Monster Truck's overdriven truck. Kind of a generic truck, to be honest. It's a C10, like a lot of other trucks. As he starts the run off with the backflip on his side, and he pulls it out. A good run to start it off. As he goes for the cars with some more big air into the pond, as he rolls it in the pond, but he manages to save it as he goes for the bus. As he throws it onto the concrete. Goes for the tabletop here with some big air. Whoa, what in the world? On 2 wheels! Can he save it? As he destroys the body off. And he saves it. He rips off the tailgate there into some donuts. He looks like he's going for the racing like bicycle on 2 wheels. Oh! And he throws it. And he sets it back down on all fours. He goes for some big air right there. Awkward bounce, and he rolls it once again. And he sets it back down. This is an insane run from the MTO truck. Right on his front, and he breaks off the grill. He's back on his lid. And he sets it back into a wheelie. 2 wheels. My goodness. As he goes for that jump again. Nosing over hard. Oh! And he's rips up more of the body on 2 wheels. As he goes into bonus time while hitting the bus. Oh, and awkward bounce there. Well, he goes into a pond. He lands on that one ramp right there. He looks like he's setting up for another backflip. Whoa, and he kind of reverses in mid-air. Alright, one more hit. Whoa, and he completely rips the rear axle off of the truck. 9.553. Breaking the tire rod in the front as well. Alright, next up, into the Camo Thunder. With a massive skyway to start off on 2 wheels. Alright. Money here in MTD. Whoa! On 2 wheels again, and he front flips it. Alright. On the front. Wheelie time. Into the tabletop. So he catches that racing ramp like Toro did, but this time he doesn't. This time the truck doesn't roll. So he goes for that van with some massive air. Oh my. As he was on 1 wheel there for a second. Going back over the pond as he nosedives onto the tabletop. Going sideways for the racing pod. A nice sky wheelie as he goes over. And he saves it. Back over the tabletop. He lands pretty rough sideways here. Into the wall. So he goes for the bus again. Nice air here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. As he goes for the backflip ramp and he sort of reverses it like Jake did. Alright, nice hit over the cars. Whoa, that's a nice straight up and down hit as he's on 2 wheels. And he's on 2 wheels again. Into the wall. Alright, back over the bus. Awkward landing, but he's into the middle pod. Back into a wheelie here. Oh. Not sure what to call some of these tricks. But, whoa, massive there. Oh, and then goes sideways, landing it on its side there, but he's going into bonus time. Back over the pod. Alright, massive air there to start off. Whoa, on his side. 1 wheel, and he lands on his roof, and he saves it. Once again. He goes sideways there, 9.961. That is the new leader for freestyle, as that'll end MTD Camo Thunder's run. Alright, next up we have RealMC in Wild Sub. Oh my goodness. First starting off with the pond. He goes forward onto his front wheels. Right. So he goes past the backflip here. Over the back end of the car stack. Up. Back over that way. So he barely avoids a hit collision with the wall. As he goes for the jammer. Nice hit there. Oh, and he's sideways, and he lands on the front. Can he pull it out of this? And he does. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to let my voice rest for this. Whoa, nice fan hit. Oh, and he runs over Keegan. And he gets some nice sky wheelie action there. Big air. Oh, and he bounces awkwardly on 2 wheels. Whoa, and he rolls it. As he breaks a shot and he breaks the shock and the steering in that one tire there. As he goes for a backflip. Landing on his side. Can he pull it out? Come on. That looks like it might be it for the end. For wild side, as that'll be it, as he cannot save it, unfortunately. 8.613. Alright, next up, Scooby-Doo, driven by Country. This is the last freestyle here. Starting off with a first step up hit, instantly into the racing ramp. There will be an encore after this, so stay tuned for that. Some nice air right there. Into the tabletop. Goes over the bus. Not as high an air as others have been doing. But hopefully he'll get some big air action right there. Whoa. Sideways over that bus stack bus right there. Giving him a straight up and down look. Scooby-Doo, another one of the longest running sponsorships for Monster Jam. Since I believe 2013. A nice wheelie there. It's like he's setting up for the backflip. And he does a backflip, the smallest for this show, but he sets it into a moonwalk. Nice moonwalk there as he goes back for them cars. Over the bus as he goes sideways on the pond, lifting a wheel up. Alright, as he goes back for the other bus over there. Nosedives pretty hard, but he saved it. Nice air right there. On 2 wheels. Alright, 1 minute and 30 is up. So he has a short time left. Oh, barely doesn't quite clear that jump, but oh, straight him down, lands pretty hard on the rear there. Looks like he's setting up for the mini flip here. Only 3 trucks have hit this, or 2 trucks have hit this mini flip so far as he goes into bonus time with the 3rd mini flip of the night. And he's getting some more air over the middle pod as he goes sideways into a wheelie over that racing pod. So he goes into some donuts here as bonus time is almost up, lifting a wheel up. RealMC runs for cover there as bonus time finishes with a 9.441 as after this, oh, and he rolls it. Alright, we will be getting into an encore now. Enjoy the encore.